Cottman, Crawford, and the Jersey Guy podcast.
What's going on, guys? What's up, Kenny?
Hey, what's happening, fellas?
What's going on, Tom?
Hey,
Good?
what's going on?
What's your first podcast, right?
Yes, super excited.
Me too.
Yeah,
Super.
gonna be good.
Dude, I was like thinking about it all day today. Like, when are we going to do this? We're finally going to do it. It's nice.
Get in, excited. Talk about everything and everybody.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely. If I was just going to say, my wife's making a big deal about the dogs being in here. It's not a big deal. People hear nails on the floor.
Click, 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 click.
It's my dogs, just so you know. So I hope you guys don't mind. Dog people. That's what we are.
Yeah, we like dogs.
So.
We like the animals.
So what's going on with you guys, right? So,
Yeah. So
first
you introduce yourself first.
I'm Lewis Crawford. I'm hanging out with my friends. Just wanted to do this podcast. We were talking about it, and we started to get it going, and now it's here. It's real.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah.
Feel good about it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think we got. I
Charisma?
just want to do this.
Jeez, yeah. A little tongue tied there, bro. Jeez. You practiced like 10 times already. I thought you had this down
Maybe we
pat.
should do it again.
Yeah. And I'm Kenny.
Sorry.
And hanging out with some friends, talking hopefully about a little bit of everything. Learn some new stuff, even though I know like everything. Because I'm the man.
Well, of course.
Yeah, just saying.
We let you think that, bro.
Well, leave me in my fantasy.
Well, that's, because we're all special in our own ways. So we have to,
Yes,
we have to
I'm
cater to each
special.
other. You know what I'm saying?
My mama told me so.
My mama done told
My
me.
mama told me. So yeah, my name's Tom. I am the Jersey Guy.
Joycey.
Yeah, lived in North Jersey my whole life. So, and I'm also an animal rights activist. I talk about that a lot, so expect some of that talk from me.
Yes, you're going to hear a lot of that. It's going to happen.
It's cool because I
Yeah.
love playing like devil's advocate and just talking shit.
Right.
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah,
I'm just
man.
saying.
We'll do it.
Yes.
Right. Nice.
So.
2 Brooklyn guys
Yes.
and a Jersey guy.
Joycey.
That's a good mix, right?
Hey, where
it's
you
like
from? I'm from New Jersey.
Yeah.
No, I'm from Brooklyn. Just saying.
What's the funny thing is like everybody like thinks that you like is like, oh, you're from New Jersey. Like, no, I've never met a person who said Jersey.
Yeah. No, and I think we talked about this last time on our
Test.
Our just test, and I said, and most of the time it's probably just New Yorkers or other people from other places who just have that in their head that that's the way they sound.
Well, I think I was thinking about this because sorry to cut you off. I think
No, you could.
because of Bugs Bunny. So it's Albuquerque, things like that he would say that just kind of
Maybe it was that first right at Albuquerque.
yeah.
Right.
That messed him up.
Hoboken.
Yeah, see, and there you go. You
I'm
see, there's the accent.
dying.
There you go, man. That's where it's at. Classic right there. Oh my god.
To talk about Bugs Bunny. Wow, it's my friend Frank, our best friend. I like when I send you stuff, whether it's music, comedy,
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
That I think most of the times I'm sending it to him as well, or you.
Right.
Yeah.
He sent me a thing with the Bugs Bunny, the one with the monster, and he's giving him a pedicure, and they're chasing him through the house, and the ether comes, come back, rabbit.
Yeah.
And then he's just,
Yeah.
they both fall asleep, nighty-night, they go to sleep, I'm sure I'm going to get corrected, because if I didn't say it right, somebody's like, that's not what they said.
Close enough.
But it was definitely close enough. I've seen it about, a million times in my lifetime, right? I think by now we know that like the back of our head.
Yeah, dude. Because I mean, even still, there's certain like old school TV stations, and they play all the cartoons on Saturday mornings.
The old school ones?
The old school ones, Tom and Jerry, and
But the real Tom and Jerry, not the bogus one that came out.
well, they show everything. Not the ones that was like 2000 or 99
or even
whatever.
80. Remember when they were that?
Yeah,
was like,
no. So
weird.
that thing, so it's funny. So there was a little thing with Tom and Jerry. It didn't run as long as we thought it did, or it has, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Because it only ran for I think it was like 5 years, 5 seasons, something like that.
Really?
It wasn't even it wasn't all that we
No,
thought
we're talking
it was.
about the original.
Yeah. Everything
it
we
came
saw,
back?
Tom and Jerry. Yeah,
Right.
not the new one that they did, the Tom and Jerry Kids and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
That's
but-
that bullshit. No, none of that stuff. Like this, the old stuff was only
Yeah,
for a
the
little while. It
old-
wasn't that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like that kind of,
Yeah, you could tell just by looking at the cartoon with the time that it was taking place at that time. You know, the house, the cars.
Oh yeah, obviously.
You know, just everything that had it. You know, it's. And even now, when you look at it, it's just like I love just watching those cars, especially if I catch one on TV. You know, it's the same with a movie.
Yeah.
If you see a movie, you're like,
Right.
It's really it's funny just watching them. You know, like even like the old like Looney Tunes and like you know what's funny? Everybody says Looney Tunes, but like if you watched it, it said Merry Melodies.
Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies.
Yeah.
That's right. It was both.
Yeah, it was both. But everybody refers to Looney Tunes. No one ever says, "Oh, I was watching the Merry Melodies."
Yeah.
Merry Melodies. What's that?
Yeah, exactly.
Only you and I would probably know that.
Well,
one.
yeah,
And
we
you,
would.
of
Well,
course.
you now, now I know, you know. But yeah, no.
Hello, Merry Melodies.
Yeah, that was way cool, man. I miss those cartoons.
Yeah.
But then I mean, Thundercats, Tom and Jerry.
Oh yes,
Thundercats.
Yep. Thundercats was great, man.
Yes.
He-Man.
Yeah.
He-Man. You can't.
He-Man?
That's classic.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. No, listen, I love all that stuff.
And now Skeletor has become like a meme.
Yeah.
I've seen him in a lot of
Yes.
A lot of memes with Skeletor.
Yeah.
Yes. It's hilarious. And everybody's like, oh, who's that? All these kids now.
Right.
Oh, that's a new character?
Skeletor.
Who's that guy? He scared me. Listen, those old cartoons are what made us.
Yeah, and you know what's funny about that too? You know, they worry about cartoons and how violent they are and everything. I get it. You look at the cartoons we grew up on. And they were just
They're pretty violent.
They were, but I don't ever remember copying anything that I saw of a cartoon and trying to replicate it when I was a kid in some stupid way. We didn't do that. We just enjoyed the funniness of what we would watch because it was funny.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with the way they changed it. Like for instance, like if you watch like an old like Looney Tunes or Merry Melodies, you know, like when they blow each other up with dynamite, they just turn black with like messed up hair,
Right.
They have soot on their face. But like now, if they were to like,
There'd be like a little limb hanging.
there'd be like blood hanging and a bone hanging out. So,
Yeah.
But even in the one with the
difference.
even in Looney Tunes, like if it was Wile E. Coyote or something, you just see one like
Right.
Either the wrist or the elbow was like
just
making
like
a weird noise.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, just even TV, I guess. It just
All the
those things
stuff we
have
grew up
changed.
with.
Yeah, it was just. I mean, like you said, we didn't try to do all that stuff.
Right.
Well, I'm lying because when you watch karate movies,
I did. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I said when you watch karate movies, we all went outside after. Well, tried to. I know I did.
We were faking. It was like the same as playing guns
listen,
when we were a kid. You know,
right,
we picked
well,
up a stick and we
yeah.
thought it was a rifle or
Yeah.
whatever, but
Yeah,
we
yeah,
really
yeah.
know what the fuck we were doing.
Listen,
now.
but man,
Well,
doing
you
the
might,
karate
but
movies,
I'm
what
not.
I don't know. No, wow, jeez, damn.
Oh yeah. I remember being a kid, like we were like, "Hey, we're gonna do WWF," and like I'm Undertaker, I'm Ultimate Warrior, and like we just beat the shit out of each other.
Right, and you would jump off the top of the couch and from all the other stuff.
I remember playing Starsky and Hutch, bro.
Right, and that's what I'm saying, man.
Starsky and Hutch. I don't think we ever did Beretta.
But wait,
Beretta
so
didn't happen because that was early.
yeah, well, so Starsky and Hutch police show from
Police
back
show.
in the day. You ever watch that, Tom? You ever watch Starsky and Hutch?
I've seen a little bit of it.
All right, so Starsky and Hutch was a police show, two cops, detectives, and going out solving
He had this
crime.
crazy hot rod car. And
Yeah, they'd be speeding all over town and whatever,
which made no sense because everybody knew that was their
Yeah, it was
car,
them,
and
yeah.
Starsky and Hutch,
And they're still trying to do stakeouts in the car that's
right,
like
like
red and
we
white.
don't know. Oh, by the way, guys, they're outside.
Yeah,
They think
exactly.
we don't know that it's them.
Yeah, it's freaking hilarious. And then what was the other one you just said? You said the other. What else?
I was going to say, was it Policewoman? What was the one with? Was it Angie Dixon?
Yeah,
Dickinson?
policewoman. Yeah, I
Right?
think that was police. Yeah, I think it was policewoman.
Yes, Policewoman.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Kojak,
Kojak. Hey, baby, who loves you?
Miller.
Who loves you, baby?
Which was a comedy,
Yeah.
but it was about the police,
Boom,
which
boom,
was
boom.
hysterical.
Boom. Yeah, it was like a porn movie on prime time. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, you said not Chico and the Man.
Oh, but
That was another
a
good
show.
one. Yeah.
Good show. Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son.
Good
I've
times.
seen that too.
What's happening?
What's happening? How you doing?
Right.
Yeah.
What's happening was a great show.
Yes.
Right?
Great show. Awesome show.
Roger.
Raj. Yeah, that was a good show. It was good
that
TV
was-
back then.
Yeah, All in the Family.
Yeah.
See, that, and this is the thing about the stuff that we watch. The younger generation now watches that, and they are offended across
All day.
the board. They
Yeah.
are picking this thing apart and everything. And I believe that we are, because we went through that, we lived through it and everything, and we knew the difference. I mean, listen, if that was the case, we all would have been growing up the way we watched cartoons and
Right.
TV shows we had, right?
Yeah.
But we knew what was funny out of it. We knew, or what to take out of it, depending on what it was we watched. Let's just say comedy, right?
Right.
So we knew that it was funny.
Yeah.
It was, yes, it was offensive, but it wasn't offensive the way you're thinking.
But the other
It was
way
offensive.
is like,
Am I wrong, or
society- I would say society has changed though. Where
Yeah,
like
definitely.
that's why like you could make that show today,
Right.
but back then you could. Like there used to be a lot of
well,
things, like
and that's why everybody says for the time,
Yes.
yeah.
right? But it's still funny though.
Well, it's only funny to
That's
us.
right?
You know what I mean?
funny.
So yeah,
But-
it's still funny to us.
But why is it that the stuff that we watched that our parents saw before we were around, and then we saw it later,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's the things that they grew up on, or movies, whatever it was,
Right.
comedy, right? We saw it, we liked it.
we liked it, but we didn't think it was funny?
No, but there was stuff that was funny. Abbott and
Well, I
Costello
mean,
was
well-
before our time, that we thought that was funny.
But look at the
Laurel
kind of
Hardy.
funny that it was. It was a stand up. So even now, if you
It
turn
was
around,
still
you
funny,
take like
though.
Eddie
You
Murphy.
and I didn't look at it and go, oh yeah, no. I remember
Right.
watching it all the time.
Right, but there's kids now, if they watched Eddie Murphy stand up,
Oh my God.
then they would love it too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because those stand up jokes are different than like they wouldn't understand a joke in say some of these TV shows.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know what
That's
it
why
meant.
I like Dave Chappelle. I love, was it Bill Barr?
Bill Maher.
Maher.
And-
Bill Maher?
Yeah.
Are you talking
no,
about Bill Burr? Bill Burr?
Yeah,
Bill
Bill
Burr?
Burr. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I apologize if he hears this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna be on his show too. So right.
Because they just say what's on their mind. They don't
Yeah.
fucking, they don't.
Yeah, but again, still that goes back
Sugarcoat
to
it in any
people
way.
But people don't understand it.
But what I like the fact is that they're doing it now, and they know, hey, you don't like it, don't listen. And that's my whole motto.
Yeah.
You don't like it, don't listen. That's the whole part of being where we are. You know what I'm saying? But now, well, it doesn't matter if I don't listen to it. It's offensive. Well, then, go listen to something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, change
Just
the
put
channel.
something else on or watch something else.
Right.
It's like if you don't like someone on TV, you're going to change the channel, right? You don't want to watch it. It's offensive.
Well, just
That's
because I
just
didn't like
my
it.
mindset.
Yeah.
But now it just
Yeah.
seems like it's blown out of proportion to the point where it's just everything's being totally like nitpicked at. And oh, what about that? What about that? Yeah, but you needed to have that in order for that to be funny.
Yeah.
But we knew that, hey, he's being funny. He's not serious, and he's not being racist. He's just telling it like it is. That's why those guys are funny, because they know how to tell the joke. George Carlin, Robin Williams.
Yeah,
Old school.
Yeah, and those guys were the same way.
But like Tom said, it was the times. You know what I'm saying?
So much different.
Didn't you love
Yeah.
Right. I get
But
it.
like
But I think we adjusted. We took from our family that the things that they had
Mm-hmm.
growing up, and we seen it because it was on TV all the time. We took from that too,
Right.
And we used that. That is kind of where it guided us to go. What the things that we liked, the music we liked. Like my parents were well rounded. I mean, they
Mm-hmm. Right.
loved all
Yeah.
kinds of music. They
Right.
were full range, and I'm the same way. You're the same way.
Yeah,
I'm sure you are as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
I
parents
mean,
did.
there's certain types of music I don't care for.
Right.
Country music. No offense to anybody who listens to
No,
country music.
well,
Damn
there
it,
is
that's
some
it.
that's nice, but it's totally different than the country that I grew up on. See, it's funny how we're going from
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing to the next, which is
Yeah.
bouncing, which is great. My father, WHN, was on the radio. That was his station. He had
Really?
it on his radio. Don't touch my radio, leave it. And that was to him country music, because that was like Dolly Parton and God, I can't even think. I know the faces. I see it.
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
head. But I'm talking like
Now-
old school. And now it's like
it's more like pop music now.
Yeah, it's even rap too.
Even some of it, yeah, some of it even has like hard rock sound to it. It's a little different, yeah.
yeah.
But for the time, that's so it was. And for that reason, I think everything we do, we just make it better or go in a different direction because it allows us to, because we're getting it from this place.
Right.
Oh, wow, look at this. This is cool. But what if we did this? And that's how that, and my just branches off and turns into that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it's comedy, music, movies,
Yeah.
horror movies, things like that, whatever,
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I don't hope I'm not running.
No. I'm just saying. We're talking about. I said the country music. You listen to country music, Tom?
No.
I don't care for it.
Okay.
I mean,
Your wife does.
She loves country music.
See, no, I don't mind like the old school, some of the old school country stuff. You know, like what's his name? Jesus, Johnny Cash. Some of Johnny Cash stuff. You know,
Waylon Jennings.
the Oak Ridge
He
Boys.
even loved the stuff before that he heard that his parents
Yeah.
were listening to.
Right.
And then he picked out, like, I grew up in a house. My mother was the real influence, Neil Diamond. Mm-hmm. I love Neil Diamond. I listen to it all the time. I have it.
Neil Diamond, classic.
I have it on my
iPod.
What do you call it? Pandora. You know, it's one of my stations. You know what I mean? It's like Barbra Streisand, all that stuff that you heard, 50s music, you know, 60s, even 40s. I like
the doo-wop
Sinatra,
oldies.
and we were playing that for dinner when we were at Lake George. They had me put that on, you know.
Yeah.
So we had all the Sinatra and all the...
my grandfather was like a hardcore Sinatra fan. Every time I was in the car with him when I was little, Sinatra. You know, that already had like the news radio on, but it was like either Sinatra or news radio.
Yeah.
I remember that was big. News radio was big. I knew a lot of people to listen to AM radio,
like CBS. Like he listened to like the talk people,
and then FM kicked in.
Yeah.
Remember, because AM was so shitty.
Right.
By the way, 1010 Wins is no longer going to be
10-10 wins.
on AM.
What's it going to be?
It's gonna.
It's going to be on FM.
They're getting rid of Alt 92.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be 1010 at 92.3, but it's going to be 1010 on FM frequency.
So now it's going to sound way much better. And they should have done that such a long time ago.
You know what the thing is though? Like I think that's a smart move. As much as like people hate to see like a rock station leave, but like everybody has phones now. Like everybody just puts their like phone onto the car. Like so, like listen to radios. You just pick, what's better than actually being able to pick your own music?
Right, which is great about streaming and Bluetooth.
So
and
now,
everything,
like I think so I think it's a smart idea because you would still tune into the radio to listen to the news or talk radio.
But you could do that on your phone now too.
Yeah, well, podcast.
Right, exactly.
So you can pick up any news channel you like and put it on your phone and listen to the car radio.
But I think more people are likely to listen to the news on FM than they are music right now. Because I think, why put the radio on in your car when you have like...
Right. I use everything off my phone now. I listen to Pandora.
I use Amazon Music. You know.
Yeah, Amazon, Spotify, Pandora.
Yeah.
Right.
I have SoundCloud.
Like why?
Yes,
like,
I have that
like
too.
Radio is kind of like if you don't have like any streaming services, but you know most people have that now. You know what I mean?
Everything is like that now, and that's such the great thing about technology, and that and we could do that now. Before, remember how different it was records.
Yeah, records,
CDs.
You know what's funny?
Tapes, 8-tracks.
If all the AM stations are going to FM, what kind of weird shit is going to be on the AM stations?
Yeah.
Just imagine.
Yes, it would be. It would be crazy.
Yeah, it would be nuts.
Yeah, well,
unless they're getting rid of AM altogether.
Maybe.
Well, because I mean, how many?
Think about it? Why would you want to listen to anything on?
Have you ever tuned into AM and just go through it? There's some
there's some weird shit on there.
Yeah.
No, there's no chat.
There's always like
get that.
There's like
glory Jesus.
Yeah.
Like crazy shit. Like
see.
I turned it in one time and there's like a Russian station.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's like speaking that it was definitely Russian because I used to date a girl who was Russian, so I know like I think like if someone's speaking Polish or someone's speaking like a lot of the Slavic countries kind of sound similar in language, but like I can definitely tell. Russian.
Yeah, I think you could, of course, without being, whatever.
Don't be mean, bro.
Yeah. Why you gotta make fun of this? Yeah. You doing it? Was that a Russian accent?
I must.
Was that your version?
Yes.
You will lose.
Yes.
If he dies, he dies.
All right. Yeah. Name the movie now. No,
on,
don't look at me. I'm saying you got listeners, bro. They may not know what it is.
Really, bro?
Yes. People don't know that it's not everybody knows that it's Rocky, bro. Not everybody knows it's Rocky.
Rocky 4.
Well, specifics.
Rocky 4.
I'm saying the whole Rocky thing.
Right.
He ended the Cold War by giving a speech.
Yes.
James Brown.
Yes.
If I could change, you could change. We can all change.
Remember that? That was great. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
In the nation.
You know
Whoa.
what's funny?
James Brown.
Because I grew up with those movies, with the Rocky movies. I was still a kid when those movies came out. And, like, every time I'd have to shovel snow, I would hear Hearts on Fire. Hearts on Fire.
Running up the mountain.
Because I'm getting a workout.
There's Tom
while I'm
outside
shoveling
running through snow drifts, right?
Yo, you
Why
are-
is our son running out through the snow drifts right now?
dude? That's
I don't know.
the
Just
funniest
he's
shit
shoveling. Don't say anything.
Yeah, let him just shovel.
Just let him shovel.
No, see,
Whatever it takes.
And at my last job, we used to have to do snow removal. Main guys had to do snow removal, and I'd be busting my coworkers' balls and be going, "Hearts on fire."
and they're like, "What the hell is that?"
When Kenny and I worked together.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, man. Yeah, no, that's funny. That's not the song I ever remember from
No,
Rocky.
me either.
No, I look at stairs and I'm just trying to run up the
We did
stairs.
snow removal together, you and I.
Yeah.
We did a lot of it, and I would always put my headphones. I had my phone. I put my headphones on. And I would listen to my music. And that motivate me. I would just start
Yeah,
banging through that snow, man.
yeah, no. I would be in the
But I
plow truck
did
doing
not
that.
ever once, and I can say this. I'm pretty sure that song did not come.
Yeah,
up
that's what I'm saying,
when I was
bro.
listening to my Pandora, and I'm surprised because that would have been funny if it did, because I would have been laughing my ass off as soon as I heard that while I'm shoveling snow.
Speaking of music,
Like you said, just standing in the middle of a storm.
Yeah.
speaking of music, Luke just totally blew my mind the other day. He's like, "Yeah, that's the same people as White Rabbit that sang White Rabbit." I was like, "What?"
Oh, Jefferson Starship.
Yeah, like,
but it was
like,
David Jefferson Airplane first.
Yeah, but like,
Right.
the song from Mannequin, I forget how the song goes. Like that song.
Oh,
is
it was on
just-
today. I just heard it
It's
again.
always they play
Oh
it
my
constantly
God.
in the overhead. But it's the same people that sang White Rabbit that
right.
sang the song from the theme song from like Mannequin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember the song? Oh
Yeah.
God, it's in my head. And I can't
No,
get it.
I'm not sure what song you're talking about.
Man,
But
it's a good song. And I just heard it again. I was
Yeah.
laughing because I'm thinking Tom's just talking about this, and I was telling him about it. And it was funny. I heard another song today by them that I didn't even know it was them until
Yeah,
I heard
yeah.
it today. I'll look it up and I'll figure it out. As a matter of fact, I can do that while we're sitting here.
Yeah,
just
yeah, but
bullshitting.
the same ones that sing the White Rabbit song that really feed your head.
yeah,
And then it's the song from Mannequin.
yeah. See the versatility?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold that. Yes, they were an awesome group though. I mean, yeah, they changed their name like 3 or 4 times, but
Yeah, well,
You
they
know.
did it twice, I think.
yeah, it's because Jefferson Starship.
Is it called
Jefferson-
Jefferson feet?
it was
Jefferson
Star-
legs for walking.
I think it was,
Jefferson car.
Jefferson Airplane first,
Jefferson
and then
locomotive.
Jefferson Starship. And
Right.
then was it just Jefferson after that or something?
It was
like
something. Yeah, it was like they had like 3
Jefferson
names.
steam engine.
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Nothing's
yeah.
gonna stop us now.
Oh yeah, nothing's
Yeah.
gonna stop us now.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Yeah, no.
Could build this thing forever.
Yeah.
When music was music.
The hell is that?
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? This guy. See, this is why we don't take you anywhere. I'm about to turn your shit off. Get out of here. This fucking guy.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah,
I think I
there goes
find
that
it,
copyright. We're
This
gonna
is
be
like-
sued tomorrow.
I want to see all songs from Jefferson Starship, but I want to see what else they did while we're talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't mind me.
So it's already, bro. Focus. Up on the table, Lou. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I miss that music. I miss it. I mean, a lot of things. Even like now,
How do
music
you miss
is.
it if you could just?
No. I'm
have
saying
it,
like,
you
you
can
know,
get it
like this, that kind
Type of
just
music.
music
I see
that
what you're
people,
saying. Yeah, yeah.
you know, we make fun of people. That, well, like our parents made fun of us. Oh, that music doesn't mean anything. It's nothing. You just, blah, blah, going to hell for it. And now we listen to some of the stuff that our kids listen to and we're like, what the hell?
Yeah, no,
Like that sucks.
You know what? Listen,
it's different.
it's
Yeah.
different now. Music's different now with all the technology. It takes everything out of it. Gene Simmons from Kiss believes that rock and roll is dead. He thinks because there's no real effort in doing whatever it is, or you could take someone else's and make it for yourself when it's
but technically-
it's not the way he said. Nobody's really working hard. Like we went out, we put things up on
Right.
boards, and we were
But you don't have to do that anymore because
Right,
of social
but-
media.
yeah,
That's
but
one.
It's all about
But
image.
there's no really good bands now. Like
Well,
he's like, you're
again-
never gonna see something like the Stones, the Beatles,
No,
Led Zeppelin.
but you have to remember.
Kiss.
So now, technically, right, there is no more music to write. There, because of all the years of music, there's no other note. There's no new note. There's no new combination. Every single combination has been made. Everything from classical to country. Like there's
but
nothing
he has
new.
a point though, Jesus. In other words, nothing is earned now. You can do it so easily, be a hit overnight, and that's all you have to do. But you're never going to be the type of band that's going to live the distance the way these guys do.
Because
they
all
have.
you got to do is get
When you see the
semi-big and
Stones
social
go
media blows
back
it up.
all the way to the 60s. And they had music hits all the way through to the 80s, 90s.
We're just what was the phrase we said, different times.
Right.
Like back then, all you had was the radio and people sharing.
Right. I get it.
Right.
Sharing, like,
I get it.
Right.
But it takes away some of the actual effort
record
in
I got.
bands,
Yeah.
well, really good bands, you know. Not to say, like, there are some, but I don't think they're going to be epic or, like, mortalized the way these other ones were.
Right, yeah.
That's not going to happen.
I'm not going to say no because we're just not. So like, look
Tell
at
me one. Right now, since all that time, tell me
Yeah.
one, except for what
what
you can
now?
see.
Somebody from now?
Yeah. Tell me who's going to be like that, mortalized. So they have hit.
You mean hits into their when
No,
they're in their
words,
70s?
Well, I'm just saying, like, when you look at those bands at a different time, they had to do it a different way.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But now, there's no hard, like Gene Simmons is saying, I believe there's no hard work put into it.
All right,
There's
so here
really
you have-
no effort into
all right,
it.
So
when
you have right now, you have Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, people go bananas.
there are
over Taylor Swift.
exceptions. There are exceptions.
Right. So that's what. But
But-
so was
but-
Kiss. You feel me? So then there are
Kiss-
exceptions.
Kiss was an exception. They came up at the time with all those other, in the 70s. They were the.
We're saying you're asking for somebody or a group or whatever that is going to last. That in 10,
Oh,
15
I got you.
years
I
from
see what
now.
you're saying. I didn't-
So
I-
then
so I just
Taylor
don't see it.
Swift would be one.
Right.
You have
Beyonce.
Justin Bieber, Beyonce. If you look at hip hop
Bieber,
music,
really?
you
I
have
don't
like
think so
Jay
with
Z.
Bieber.
Right,
I
I
don't
thought so
think so.
too. But there's songs that come on, I was like, oh shit, that was him. I was
Yeah,
like, okay,
okay, I
I'm in
get
the
it.
car nodding my head a little bit, like, oh shit, okay, I'm not going to
Just
admit
not
that I
to
did that
interrupt,
until now.
what are the songs? I gotta see.
What are you looking for?
Yeah.
Remember this song?
This guy.
Oh, we can't
Nope, I didn't remember that song. Sound like a commercial.
It is a commercial. My bad.
You
Sorry,
see?
guys. I'm probably not supposed to play that.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Free advertising.
Yeah, for real.
What's
going on?
Bastards.
This guy. He,
You know.
but like I said, so there are people that are gonna last. What's the
I think
black girl from
talent now
American
is-
Idol? What was her name? That she just has a
Everybody
talk
could
show
be
right now.
famous, really.
Oh, I don't know.
What was the black girl that she's on the show that she's she just got a new talk show. She was on American Idol.
Yeah, I don't watch.
No, Hudson.
Clarkson?
Jennifer Hudson. See, like her, she's another
But
one.
she's on The Voice too.
What do you mean?
The Voice. That's another one she's been on.
Well, I'm saying is like that's just
That's just
somebody
like the
else.
American Idol thing.
That
It's-
somebody. These are people that are gonna end up, coming back in 20,
They're not
30
going to
years.
be Aretha Franklins. They're not going to be
Well,
those kind of things.
But that's your opinion because
Well, that's true.
again, these are
Understood,
sounds
but-
and these are notes and these are songs that these kids or people now are singing those songs and those songs are touching them.
Right.
For us, it was about the
when
rock
they're older and
and
they have kids, they're going to be doing what we're doing right now. And
exactly.
they're going to say the same thing about
Yeah, but with less rhythm because
But I think
I just
personally,
realized something.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just realized I'm fucking old now because I'm 41, which I mean is
You know.
but like I'm just realizing the only music I listen to is the music that I grew up with in my teens and 20s, and
Yeah.
now I don't listen to anything.
right,
new.
but because
there are some songs that
I
are
mean,
on now
yeah,
that I
but
do listen
mainly,
to.
the
But most of the
music
stuff
that I
that's
listen
out
to
now
is that I listen to my in teens
my
and
own stuff.
20s.
Yeah, my own stuff.
A little bit of my 30s, I guess.
But I think I have a good mix of stuff that's from today. But there are. I'm not saying there isn't
right.
or aren't any good songs. Of course there is. It's just a different time and the way things are done as far as
yeah.
how they go about it. With technology, you don't really need a band. You can do different
Right.
things, And I'm not saying that's bad either, but I think we grew up in a different time. We kind of grew up the same way our parents did because it kind of just grew. Again, here we are again. We took from them. Then our generation kind of did their thing, and then now we so on and on. And my kids do it with me too. Like my
Right.
kids have a huge range of music,
Yeah.
Robert and Jennifer, because their mom loved music and has a very large. Even though she's batshit crazy,
Yeah.
she does have a very large range, of music, and so do I. And then my kids, same thing. And I have no doubt that I know that my grandchildren will too, especially if they're around us. But I know what my son definitely, Robbie, will definitely be playing whatever he listens to around them. And I did it with my kids got Kiss because I Kiss. So,
Yeah.
So, I took him to a Neil Diamond concert, and he will never let me live that down for the rest of my life. So, but
it's funny. So my son's 5 now, right? And there's instances where like my wife and I have to take 2 cars, like we have to meet at like the football game he's at or whatever, one of his, or Little League, whatever. So it'd be like, whose car do you want to go in? And he'll be like, I want to go with Daddy because Daddy listens to the good music.
Yeah.
So my wife listens to country music, and I mainly have rock on.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to listen.
Does he like the bang hang music?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He like, it's funny because I mainly listen to like
head banging is what I want to say. I can't speak.
head banging. Yeah, it's all right. But it's weird because there's been a resurgence of new metal. That's like the 90s.
If you like that,
right. Yeah.
Like 90s, like new metal was like Papa Roach and Disturbed, like that was the new metal, and he loves that specifically.
Was
not
that
like if I put
90s?
like Metallica on, he's like, if I put like Misfits on, he's like, But
does he like the
you put,
90s stuff?
You put like Papa Roach
Some-
on, he's like, can we listen to that song again, Daddy?
Yeah.
Because kids, they like repetition.
Yeah.
Right.
Like even Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah.
Like that. That's that.
Yeah.
That's like, I guess up to date version of Metallica or like Ozzy.
Yeah.
Right.
Something like that. So they're serious too. But Metallica still comes out with new music too. Metallica, I think they just had a couple of new album not too long ago.
They did. It's
how was it? I didn't even.
I liked it.
Was it good? I didn't even know
I mean,
they
it's
even
not.
came out with an album.
Well, I mean, it's Metallica.
It's funny, Metallica. They've been on like, it's funny because in the 80s they were like metal, like super metal, and then they were like mellowed out in the 90s. Like they had like the Black Album, which was like not as hard as the metal, and then like Load came out, and it was like really alternative sounding. But I will say, even though it was more mellow, more alternative, they were a lot more rhythmic. Like if you listen to music, you're like, you used to, holy shit, these guys like the song, the way like the rhythmic was of it.
Kiss did that too. They went through that.
It was toned down.
Yeah.
It was more mellow, but it was definitely more like rhythmic. I guess that's the only adjective I have on my list today.
Yeah.
Like,
good word.
rhythmic.
Yeah. Here's a quarter. Here's a 25 cents for that word.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
And then they started getting hard again back in the 2000s.
Right. Yeah. I love Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metallica. My best friend Frankie, we grew up together, so Metallica. He would go to the gym and he would put it on his headphones. He'd be on the bike and he would just fly.
Smoke
that was
starts coming out.
That was the headbanging music at the time.
Right.
Think about it, because he didn't really have what you have now with that type of music. And I always tell Tom, I'm like, I can't get into it because it's the screaming part. But if you took that out and you just left the actual the instrumental, even though it's fast, you don't mind. It's like, however it goes, you're like, all right, this, it's fast, but it has some kind of thing to it. But
yeah. I'm gonna give you that now.
I'm not gonna lie though. I have a mix of my music. On the way up here, I was listening to Cannibal Corpse.
Oh wow!
Which is like,
yeah, exactly. I can't do that.
But the music's really good. It's like, but like the lyrics are really like.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, like gore. Gore is like that. I can't do gore. Yeah, no.
No, I'm good, man.
But then I was saying like old school hip hop. Like I grew up with Tribe Called Quest and
so you were
before Jay-Z. Yeah, before Jay-Z was like Jay-Z, you know. Jungle Brothers, KRS-One, like those old school stuff. Like, yeah, bro.
Did you listen to Snoop or any of that stuff as well?
Snoop wasn't until later.
It was later.
Way
Okay,
later. Yeah, I'm talking like, 70s and
Sugar
80s. Yeah, no, the Sugar Hill Gang and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah, right. Yeah. So that's, like I said, that was our
what came
late
afterwards,
70s and 80s
right.
stuff,
I do remember that.
Yeah, Grandmaster Flash, stuff like that.
Beastie Boys
a little bit later 80s, Crush Groove Time and stuff
late.
like that.
They were
Yeah, no, but there was a movie called Crush Groove, the rap music. It was a whole thing about Run
But
DMC.
the early
Yeah.
rap music.
Yeah.
Who's someone that has like white lines?
Yeah.
Was that
Hidden
really?
dreams
That
of
was rap,
passion
right?
going through my mind.
That was
and
more
all the
music.
while
That was
I
more
think of
singing
you.
than rap.
Yeah. But you know what's funny is that Blondie brought rap to mainstream.
Yeah, it was Blondie kind of technically. That's at least what they say.
Right.
Yeah.
We're just going by what we know, people. So
Yeah. I mean, as
but
far as I know, I
that's
don't know
always
anybody
what
do it
I've
for.
heard, that Blondie was the first one technically to come out with
Yeah, because she did
rap song. Yeah, it was
Rapture.
right. Great song.
Yeah.
Great song.
And she even rapped in the song.
Yeah, she's in her 70s now, bro.
Wow.
Word, fucking
Yeah.
dust over there.
That's crazy, man. It's nuts. But no, that was a great song. She had a lot of good songs.
Listen, I've said this before, and now that I'm quoting this, people can use it against me. But country music is kind of rap.
Now it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
It's both. I think
very
it's.
different.
I think it's
Very,
all
very
of the
different.
above. Honestly, I think it taps into. When I hear it, it doesn't sound like anything that I
Well,
grew up and
they
listened to.
call
When my
it-
father was listening to it, but it's like it taps into rock or pop, or
Right.
even rap, and or
they
has a
call it
mix.
pop
It's
country now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
more
Yeah,
like
right. Pop country.
you
yeah.
could hear the
with
country.
that country
Yep.
sound to it.
They
but
definitely-
it's very
well,
poppy.
Yeah, but the voices, the
Yeah,
people
yeah.
who are, the musicians and the who are
Yeah.
singing,
Yeah.
they definitely you could hear it in their
Yep.
voice. They're definitely country all the way.
And even the older ones, like what's the guy's name from not The Voice?
But here's the thing: if you don't mention,
If
if you don't mention moonshine at least once in the song, is it even country music?
What's that? Say that again.
I said, if you don't mention moonshine at least once in the song, is it even country music
I thought you
then?
were gonna say a pickup truck.
Or pickup truck?
Well, back in
yeah.
the day, it used to be, your girlfriend left you, and
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
down in your dumps, and you're
Yeah,
going into
yeah.
a drunken stupor somewhere.
Yeah,
and
with
get
your
into a bar
dog.
fight.
He woke up with your dog.
In the doghouse.
Yeah.
They also
yeah.
mention in a lot because I was like, when I'm driving with my wife, that's the rule. Like whoever's driving has the radio privilege.
Right.
So I'm driving with her. I don't know. They always sing about like moonshine, and I don't even. What the hell is muscadine wine? I don't even know what that is. But that's a
I would have to ask my
popular
wife to find out.
wine
What that. She might
like
know.
the
Haley
Southerners
knows for
like.
sure, because Haley is a big country music.
Yeah.
She loves it.
She'll
Yeah,
know
she line
muscadine
dances
wine,
and
that's
everything. She
Like,
loves it.
and muscadine wine. I don't know what the fuck.
Bro.
They always, I have to.
Muscadine
That's why I mainly drive
Look it
because I
up,
can
kid.
only tolerate the music so much.
We do have
I'm
technology to look this stuff up.
Yeah, this is a good thing. Glad you got good Wi-Fi here.
Thank God, right?
Yeah.
What's a cell phone?
What's it?
It's a cell phone. What you guys using over there?
Wow. Great movie right there too.
Which movie?
Deliverance.
Oh, did we
we were
just
just
bring
talking
that?
about
Yeah,
that
you
the
just
other
did
day.
that. It's not like that's what you were doing. That's what.
Got pretty mouth.
Got bird mouth.
Got bird
Ding,
mouth.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. If you hear that in the woods,
Oh my
just
God,
run.
run. Your wife. Do not look back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Muscadine wine is like Moet. It's just a wine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's just the name of a wine. Is that
Is
what
that
it
a
is?
brand?
Yeah, that's it looking like.
Okay. Gotcha.
They like all the.
Fair enough.
Apparently, it's very popular down south.
I'd rather
They
have
to mention it in their songs.
Or I have my beer and some tequila.
That's funny.
Pickup trucks.
Oh, because it's so cheap. That's why it's
Oh.
like,
It's a party wine. I'm assuming
Yeah.
it's like a cheap wine.
Yeah,
it's
well-
like Bucks wine.
that's funny.
What's that brand? I always see it. The one that comes in like a jug. It's a wine in a jug. You see?
Oh, I don't know.
Like
I don't
jug?
drink.
Carlo or something.
I don't
it
drink
comes
wine.
in
Is
like
that-
it's like a jug.
I don't drink wine, so I don't know.
Yeah, no.
It's cheap wine.
Yeah, no, I don't even drink cheap wine.
Yeah, I used to be. Yeah, I don't.
My wife
drink
might
anymore,
drink cheap wine.
but I used to be I had like I was like I thought I was so fucking hoity-toity. I was like, I got a wine fridge and I'm like going to put wine in here and have it age for several years, and then this wine this is ready, or I forget the word. It's aged properly. It's time to open it. Like I was like and it has notes of. I was such a fucking slut.
Yeah, for no
You?
reason. Because now you don't
had
even know.
that?
Huh?
You actually had that?
What?
What you were just talking about?
No, yeah, the
Something
wine
with the
fridge.
refrigerator.
Yeah. I had.
You
I
did?
was such a snob.
Really?
I was a wine snob.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah. Well, I don't drink.
This is only for wine. Who put the cheese in here?
Wow, really, bro? So then, do
aging
you
it,
still
honey.
have that wine?
I was aging it.
No.
You drank it?
Yeah, and then after we went through, we got rid of it, and then I don't drink. I'm a non-drinker now, so
Yeah. Oh, so sorry.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
all right.
No,
That's all right. That's
what I
right.
understand what he explained. He doesn't have to talk about it, but
No, I'm just
The
saying.
devil's
okay.
lettuce is
Just
not a
saying.
problem
Yeah.
for me.
That's Hennessy. Hennessy is the
puts the
that
lotion
devil
on
word.
or it gets
Yeah,
the
he
hose.
sees how it is. Now. Yeah,
For some reason, that popped up. I don't know why. That just did.
Gets the
Yeah.
lotion on her, puts it in the basket.
that is too funny. That is funny as hell, man.
You want to fuck me? I'd fuck me.
That was such a crazy movie, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like go off ADD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
see?
back, little hello.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Well,
You know,
yeah,
the other way.
seriously.
Yeah.
That's
Total
funny.
different direction.
That is too
Oh
funny.
yeah, no wine. I was never a big wine drinker, and I remember I have drank wine growing up and had the worst hangovers because you didn't know how to drink back then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the worst. If anything, off at well,
Yeah.
any
wine
hangovers
hangovers are
actually
pretty
bad.
I mean, only hangovers, but wine hangover is pretty bad. It's
yeah, it's bad. It's not a good
the
one.
tannins like really screw you up.
Yeah,
Nah, see, I was just beer when I was a kid.
I've done.
Just
I've had that too. Old E. I would get myself some OE and hang out.
See, I was on that private
And
stuff, bro.
Colt 45 too.
Colt 45. Dude.
Yo.
No, dude, no. Couldn't do it, brother.
It was good stuff.
Bro.
Pink champagne.
Pink
know what?
champagne.
Oh my
So-
god.
No.
Yeah. Give me some.
So like when we were at that weird age where like we're 18 but we're not 21 yet. Like we used to have my friend's brother who was like, a few years older than us. He'd buy us beer, but he always bought us a cheap beer. He bought us like it was Red Dog. We always get Red Dog.
I thought he was gonna say Meisterbrow or
Yeah, some
or
crazy shit
Moosehead
like that.
beer from
That was like
Canada.
cheap
Moose
beer.
head.
Remember that?
Bro.
Moosehead beer.
I think if I were to smell Red Dog, I would just
Probably.
Yeah.
I would.
I would just
Just
throw
the
up.
name alone.
yeah,
Red
being
Dog.
hungover.
Yeah, no.
No, thank you.
I'm
I'm good.
like one of the things I remember the first time I ever
Yeah.
experienced a hangover where I'm vomiting the next day. It was my friend's like, hey, we're already like half in the bag, and my friend's like, dude, let's do power hour. I was like, all right, you know what power
Yeah,
hour is?
that sounds like a good idea.
That's
Yeah.
where you take a shot of beer
Yup.
every minute for an hour.
No,
Yeah.
no. That's that.
Like,
I
because
probably would have did it because I'm an idiot. Because we were all idiots when we were younger.
Yeah.
So
But I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
oh, that's not bad. It's just it's 2 ounces of beer.
it's only,
every-
it's only 60
Only-
beers, 60 shots of beers. What's gonna happen? What could possibly happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke
Situation.
up in the morning. It's funny because I worked a job where I was like 18. I was like, first of all, I don't know why. What kind of irresponsible company hires an 18-year-old to watch an office building like while no one else is there?
Bro, that was your big break.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
yeah.
Right,
And
you
you
didn't
blew
realize
it.
it, and you blew it. So obviously, because you're here with us right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
But anyway, so like I was on the 4 to midnight shift, and I worked the weekends, and like we did that powered hour, and I was vomiting all the way up into like 2:30, and then I don't know what happened. I got better, and I managed to get to work in time. But
Get the hell
I
out of
was
here.
like vomiting all the way up into like 2:30 in the afternoon.
I so hate to vomit. It's horrible, especially when you're drinking. Like if it's one thing if you're sick and it happens, and that's bad too. But you didn't do it to yourself. You caught a cold or a flu or whatever it might be. But when you do it to yourself, you hate.
because
you're
it's
angry
your
now
fault.
because
Because it's your fault. If you don't
Yeah.
get sick, it's not your fault.
I should
Right.
have never done this. I'll never do this again.
And now
But
that's
you will.
the phrase. Yeah,
You will do it again.
Yeah, you do.
Eventually, you don't. You do. Like
you learn. You learn.
Yeah, you learn how. That's why I'm a top shelf alcoholic.
right. I get you.
Rum all day,
Right.
no problem.
I don't mind the beer. I don't drink a lot of it,
Yeah.
but I do like to have my shot of tequila
Mm-hmm.
in between.
Tequila.
You know? Yeah, I like tequila. Tequila's good.
Tequila.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So we are on 44 minutes, guys.
Really? I was just gonna. You know what's so funny? I was gonna ask you that.
You know what? Because I can read minds.
How long are we going?
I know. You want to just finish it off right now?
Six.
At the 45?
Bastards.
45. Yeah, we can wrap it up.
All right. Well, this was fun. I enjoyed myself, man. It was cool. I'm glad we did it. We just really the first one we just went. We talked
Yeah.
about everything.
Little bit of
whatever
everything.
came up, and it sounded good. I liked it. So
Letting
hopefully-
everybody, know we can, we'd like to talk about different things.
Yeah.
Have people email us.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So if everybody wants to email us. It's at cc and njguy@gmail.com.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's CC and
NJ
NJ.com.
Guy
Yeah.
at Gmail. So, any suggestions for future shows?
Right.
Give
What
us
your opinions on what you
ideas.
heard, what
Yeah.
you agreed with, didn't
Anything you
agree
want to hear us
with,
talk about? You know,
You know,
opinions on anything
First
you guys
one,
may
I'm
have.
sure
got
our
you.
show will evolve on its own.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll be whatever it is, you know?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I totally agree.
This was fun, guys. I appreciate all of us getting together and doing this.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
pretty groovy.
Stay classy, and as I just
You
have
stay
to say
classy,
this, you know,
San Diego.
stay class. But but I just want to say, what Billy Joel always says, don't take any shit from anybody.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a good show. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Good. No, it wasn't a good show.
Yeah, it was. Dude, and I can't wait to do the next one.
Yeah.
That's right. We
this is
have
gonna
the
be fun.
soundboard. We haven't.
Yeah, that's
right. We got a
I
I didn't mess with it.
soundboard that much.
There you go. Well, go through it real quick before we end it, just so we can see what we got, bro.
Yeah, it was a great show. Yes, it was awesome.
It's fine, man.
Ha! Lou, she bring her funny, Lou. Oh yeah, Halloween time.
He's got he's taking the knife out of the cheese.
No, it's like Lewis is gonna tell a joke. Yeah,
Honey, oh, that's hysterical.
I thought so.
Whatever, man.
Kenny wins.
Is that it? Was that all of them?
No, there's a bunch more. But
Okay.
yeah,
Whatever.
Cycle through each one.
yeah, I know. It's just a little fun.
Jeez. Sorry.
But
All right. Well,
so
until
thank
next time.
As
Yes.
they say, AMF.
Shalom, everyone.
Adios, motherfucker.
I'm gonna say hasta la bye byes, but okay.
There was actually that was that host. Remember the Grease Man? The Grease Man. Yeah, the doodle.
It's like a different kind of movie to me. I don't know.
He used to end his show all the time. He goes, and remember, AMF. He goes, as my friends in Mexico say, AMF.
See?
Adios, motherfucker. They couldn't say adios, motherfucker on the radio.
Yeah, you see?
But we can.
That's funny.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. But all right. So until next time, thank you everybody for listening. Thank you guys for getting together.
Yeah.
And love, peace, and hair grease.
AMF.
Good night.
Peace.